The hidden trap. Stoic wisdom on self-control. We've been told that masturbation is completely normal, but to what extent? How often can you do it before it becomes a problem? And what if you can't stop? Today, we'll answer these questions and uncover why this seemingly harmless act might be a hidden trap for your life. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge that the title may seem exaggerated, but it's necessary to draw attention to an issue that silently weakens many. This video will break down the science behind it, explore the philosophy of self-control, and, most importantly, reveal what Stoicism teaches us about mastering desire. The history and science of masturbation. Modern science states that masturbation is natural, not just in humans but also in other mammals. Historically, however, it was seen as immoral or even harmful. In earlier societies, it was believed to drain energy, diverting individuals from productive and virtuous lives. Today, we understand that it induces sleep by shutting down the brain's desire for stimulation after orgasm, thanks to the release of dopamine. But therein lies the problem: the dopamine trap. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and motivation. When released in excess, whether through masturbation, junk food, or social media, it can lead to dependency. Over time, your brain adapts, craving more stimulation to achieve the same level of satisfaction. This is how addiction forms. Unchecked, this habit can spiral. You may feel compelled to seek more extreme sources of stimulation: pornography, excessive fantasy, or even destructive behaviors. Just like a smoker who needs more nicotine, or an alcoholic who needs more drinks, the cycle never truly satisfies. It only deepens the craving. What Stoicism teaches us. The Stoics, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, warned against becoming slaves to pleasure. To them, true power lies in self-mastery. They believed that indulging in fleeting pleasures weakens the will, making a person restless and dependent. Epicurus, often misunderstood as a hedonist, stated that true happiness comes not from pleasure, but from controlling it. Seneca reminds us, no man is free who is a slave to his body. The more you indulge, the more you become a prisoner of desire. The path to mastery. Stoicism does not advocate for repression. It teaches balance and control. The key is not to avoid pleasure entirely, but to cultivate discipline over it. When you resist instant gratification, you strengthen your will. This ability to control desire is what separates the strong from the weak. Instead of allowing urges to dictate your actions, train your mind to observe them without acting on impulse. Shift your focus to productive habits: exercise, reading, or learning a new skill. Find joy in discipline, not indulgence. Conclusion. The power of choice. Every action has consequences, not just for us but for the natural order of life. When we succumb to base desires, we lose harmony with ourselves. But when we master them, we gain freedom. Remember, self-control is not about deprivation, it is about empowerment. You are not weak for having urges, you are strong when you rise above them. So ask yourself, will you be a slave to your desires, or will you master them? The choice is yours.